Hi, so for today's video, we're going to be comparing the two types of Avery t-shirt transfers, which are the printable vinyl for light fabrics and dark fabrics. And right off the bat, I can tell you this has a white backing and this has I guess a clear or a transparent backing. And you mirror for this one, but you don't mirror for this one. And this one you need to peel off the backing and then put it on the shirt and then iron it. This one you weave the excess and then you flip it over and then you iron it. So we'll see how it compares. Yeah, so I just did a t-shirt using the dark vinyl or the dark fabric, and you can see my other video, my last video, and I'll show you how I made this. But it turned out really well. I liked it. And before, I've only used the PPD brand and it worked okay. I mean, one time I made something and it transferred in the wash. Like, I guess it was folded on each other and the print transferred on top of the other side, like if it was washed like that, and it went up here. So I wasn't like that happy about that, but I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it could be also user error. I don't know, maybe I put too much soap or something or whatever. But yeah, so I just made this one, and so I'm gonna make my other son a shirt using this one, and we'll see how they compare. Okay, so I already printed out my design. I mirrored it and I cut it out. So for this one, all you do is turn it upside down. You don't have to peel it away from the backing. And that's kind of nice. I've done like an elf costume where I had to like peel off tiny little pieces and then put it on the shirt and then iron it, and that was a little bit harder. Okay, so now I'm just gonna preheat my shirt. This is the same shirt as the other one I did. They're both from Walmart, the Wonder Nation brand, but this is a medium and this is a extra small. So it is a cotton poly blend type of shirt, and it is not ironed. So I'm just gonna preheat it and kind of flatten it out. So as usual, I'm gonna fold it in half and try to get a crease down the middle. Okay, so I have a nice crease down the middle, and I try not to get any of these seams on the mat, like the neckline, or I don't know. If it gets under the iron, it could make it lift a little on that side. So I try to be careful about that. And I see like tiny dog hair, a black and a brown dog. But okay, so the seam is right here. I'm gonna flip my design over, and about 3 inches from the neckline. I want to line it up on the bottom more because that's where the words are. So it's kind of cute. For this design, I let my son pick his favorite. So they have similar shirts but also different. So I just noticed the design is it's a little bit longer than the Easy Press 9-inch, so I'm gonna do a top and bottom. 350 for 30 seconds. So I like that the Avery transfers come with very good instructions. It's very clear, because some of them don't, right? And the time and the heat were all very clear. Let's see. So let your garment cool for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. I'll let this cool and come back. Okay, so I let it cool for 2 to 3 minutes. I always take the mat out from under. That really helps with the cooling time. So let's try to peel it off. I'm just checking the edges to see if any would come off, because that would mean I would have to re-iron it, and I wouldn't want to move the carrier sheet. Another interesting thing is that it says to try not to have any sharp corners, like when you do any of these iron-ons. I guess it helps with it lifting off. So that's another good reason to use an offset, because if I just cut around it, there would be all these little sharp edges, and I think it wouldn't last as long. So that looks good. It's very stuck on, which is always good. I like the feel of this one. I mean, it's kind of plasticky, but it's smooth at the same time. So let's compare. This is the dark, and this is the light. I mean, it even has a weird sound, right? Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but this one definitely feels like it's something stuck on there. I mean, they all do. It's not a bad thing or anything, but it looks more like a sticker stuck on there, and this looks more like it's in the fabric, if that makes sense. I think it was maybe thinner too, because this backing is thick. So when I felt both of the sheets before I printed, they're about the same, but the backing was thicker on this one. But so the colors are more vibrant on this one, and then, which would make sense because this is a clear transfer, so anything white is actually clear, if you can tell. So in the verses part, because this is printed or white, and then this is clear with white t-shirt. Anyways, I like both. They both have pros and cons, I guess. This one was way easier. I didn't have to like peel off anything, being careful not to stretch it. Just put it down, ironed it, peeled it off. So easy. So I think, yeah, I would definitely do, if I was making another white shirt, I would definitely use the light one. I mean, hello, that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. So these ones I bought from Sam's Club. I was so surprised to see it there. It was a really good deal. I think it was, so this is 15 sheets. I can't remember how much it was, but it was like definitely less than $20, probably $14 or $15, so $1 a sheet, which is not bad compared to some of the other ones. And Avery is in general pretty good, right? It's a name brand. But yeah, I like the Avery brand in general, so I mean, I guess I would trust that they make decent products. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I will wash these in the following, maybe this week. You do have to wait 24 hours before washing. It says that in the instructions. And yeah, I'll update in the description if there are any problems. It does say guaranteed to look good after 20 washes. Is that a lot or a little? seems like a little bit, right? But whatever, I guess. So yeah, I will definitely update in the description, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next week.